Hello everyone, let's test your knowledge on sociological references and key terms. Welcome to the A2 Sociology Revision Quiz Series for the Unit Education. In this quiz, you'll complete each sentence by filling into blanks. Each question will test your knowledge of a key sociological term and the name of the sociologist associated with it. Read each sentence carefully and recall quickly. Let's get started. Blank describes a person's social mobility within their own lifetime. It is a key concept in studies on inequality and mobility by sociologists such as blank. And the answer is intragenerational mobility and social mobility theorists. Let's move on. Blank refers to changes in social class between parents and children. This is explored in the mobility studies of blank. And the answer is intergenerational mobility and Goldthorpe. Let's move on. Blank refers to the total amount of social movement in society. This concept is commonly used in sociological mobility studies, including work by blank. And the answer is absolute mobility and social mobility theorists. Let's move on. Blank refers to the chances of people from different social classes achieving similar outcomes. Research by blank explores this. And the answer is relative mobility and Goldthorpe. Let's move on. Blank is the belief that one's own culture is superior to others. Blank identified this bias in education, particularly in curriculum content. And the answer is ethnocentrism and Troina and Williams. Let's move on. Blank refers to beliefs that male dominance is natural and acceptable. This idea is widely criticized by blank. And the answer is patriarchal ideology and feminists. Let's move on. Blank suggests that working-class children lack cultural tools needed for success in school. Blank supported this through his cultural deprivation theory. And the answer is cultural deprivation theory and Charles Murray. Let's move on. Blank refers to the acceptance of one's situation without trying to change it. Blank associated this with working-class underachievement. And the answer is fatalism and Barry Sugarman. Let's move on. Blank means focusing on short-term pleasure instead of long-term goals. This was also explained by blank as a working-class trait. And the answer is immediate gratification and Barry Sugarman. Let's move on. Blank is a type of speech with limited vocabulary and implied meaning. This is common in working-class families according to blank. And the answer is restricted code and Basil Bernstein. Let's move on. Blank is more explicit and complex speech, often used by the middle class. Blank stated it is more valued in schools. And the answer is elaborated code and Basil Bernstein. Let's move on. Blank means treating disadvantaged groups more favorably to correct inequality. This idea supports inclusion and has been linked to policies inspired by blank. And the answer is positive discrimination and multicultural theorists. Let's move on. Blank refers to educational support programs for disadvantaged groups. UK examples like Sure Start reflect this, rooted in the work of theorists on cultural deprivation like blank. And the answer is compensatory education and cultural deprivation theorists. Let's move on. Blank was a US compensatory education program from the 1960s to help underprivileged children. This was part of policies influenced by blank. And the answer is Project Head Start and New Right. Let's move on. Blank were UK schemes aimed at helping disadvantaged areas improve educational outcomes. They followed the logic of compensatory education as seen in blank. And the answer is educational priority areas and 1960 seconds policymakers. Dear students, no matter your score high or low, it's totally okay. This quiz was designed to challenge you and help you remember key sociological references that will level up your KE answers. So here's your next move: rewatch the video, pause when needed, and lock these terms into your memory. You've got this, and remember, this resource is always here to back you up. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.